The majority of us have long been obsessed with nature and the animal kingdom, and one astounding phenomenon that continues to amaze us is the vast wildlife migrations of Africa. These seasonal land, air, and aquatic journeys undertaken by various animals are simply exceptional, and the sheer numbers that take part can be mind-boggling. These migratory wild animals frequently overcome insurmountable odds to survive each year, whether it's for breeding, food, or water. In this video, we will look at the 5 most impressive animal migrations in Africa, as well as the best time to see them. The annual Great Wildebeest Migration is one of the world's most epic events that take place between Tanzania and Kenya. Over 2 million animals, including wildebeest, zebras, and antelope, migrate from Tanzania's Serengeti National Park to Kenya's Masai Mara National Reserve in search of greener pastures. This cross-country journey marks mating season, which results in the birth of 500,000 wildebeest calves. During the migration, a vast number of wildebeest and zebras fall prey to predators. Furthermore, the crossing of the Mara River is another incredible sight as these animals forge their way across while fighting off the crocodiles that lie in wait for them. The Great Wildebeest Migration continues year-round as the animals travel in a circular motion around the Serengeti Mara ecosystem. A visit from July to October would enable you to see tens of thousands of animals crossing the Great Mara River. Alternatively, the calving season begins in December and lasts until the end of March. This is an incredible sight as thousands of wildebeest give birth in a phenomenon known as synchronized birthing. The Great Zebra Migration is another annual migration that takes place in Africa and involves even more mammals on the move. Thousands of plain zebras travel around 1,000 kilometers each year in Botswana on this journey. They follow a relatively straight path from the floodplains of the Chobe River and its environs in the dry season to the grasslands of the Nzepan National Park in the wet season. The distance between the areas is approximately 250 kilometers, which takes them 14 to 20 days on average, but can take up to 30 days. The animals spend about 80 days in Nzepan before returning to the Chobe in March. The northward journey is usually less direct and takes longer than the southward journey. The zebra arrive back sometime between April to July and stay there until December when the migration starts over again. Both the Nzepan zebra migration and the Makadikati zebra migration start at the same time and cover a similar distance. This Botswana safari tour is best taken between March and October. The fruit bats migration is the world's largest animal migration, with over 10 million fruit bats migrating from the Democratic Republic of Congo to Zambia's evergreen swamp forest in Kasenga National Park. It is estimated that these straw-colored fruit bats travel up to 2,000 kilometers every year and last approximately 90 days. The Kasenga bat migration lasts only about 90 days, from late October to mid-December. The action begins at dusk, when thousands upon thousands of bats leave their roosts to feast on tree fruits with hawks in pursuit. The flamingo migration is yet another spectacular natural animal migration that takes place in Africa. This event is usually coupled with millions of lesser and greater flamingos flying in from Tanzania to breed on the warm, shallow lakes of Bogoria and Nakuru. Seeing millions of long-legged, pink-feathered birds landing or taking off is an exceptionally beautiful sight. The best months to see flamingos in the Rift Valley are April to June, but there is enough wildlife in the area to make a safari worthwhile at any time of year. Finally, on our list is the humpback whale migration. This is one of the most incredible aquatic migrations in the world, which begins from the colder Antarctic waters into the warmer tropical seas of Madagascar, where humpback whales breed and give birth. These whales are famous for breaching and lifting their distinctive tails out of the water, only to splash them down again. The best months to experience the humpback whale migration are July to mid-September, when the population of humpback whales is at its highest.